nerdy dude stuff. What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video about plug and play mining, all that good stuff. If this is your first time on the channel, please take a moment to consider subscribing, turning on that bell notification, and liking this video, because you never know, we're going to put out a new video. Now, today's video, we're going to get right to it. We're going to spend a lot of time on the screen and then me showing what I can from my phone, because we're going to talk about a project that we've been waiting for mainnet for quite some time, and potentially a project that maybe a few of you guys might have forgotten about because we've been waiting for this basically for over a year and some change now. But I wanted to bring this video to you guys as of May 30th. But with a couple of things going on and being on vacation, unfortunately, I couldn't get to you. So I was like, the first thing I do when I get back is we're going to do a weatherxm video, because now we are finally on mainnet and we are finally earning and able to swap and trade the WXM token. We're not going to talk about the Fry side of things. We have been earning Fry token on this device since we got it. And then we were doing part of the testnet and the beta project on the weatherxm side. So we have been profitable on this device from the Fry aspect, but we're not going to talk about that. Go and check out another video that I've done before where I could show you how to set it up and start mining with the Fry token. That way you could at least earn profit while we're waiting for weatherxm to be on mainnet. So without further ado, the only things you're really going to need is a weatherxm miner. I don't have any referral codes for that, but you can pick yourself one up. If you already have it, you just need a MetaMask wallet with an Arbitrum, whatever the hell network set up on it, a little bit of Ethereum to do some of the transaction codes, and of course the weatherxm app, and I do all this stuff from my mobile phone anyway. So let's jump over to the screen. We're not going to do a tokenomics price prediction, all that shenanigans. We'll look at the price, we'll look at where it's at, and then you'll just see some stuff on the phone. So let's get going. The very first thing I'm just going to show you guys, you want to make sure once you have the device, what exactly is the device. It's a weather station that detects the weather, gives you forecasts. You'll see a little bit of that on the Explorer data here in just a second. It takes that data that you're providing, and there's two devices, one that goes off of Wi-Fi, one that goes off of the Helium IoT network. We have the 3.0 running off the IoT network. That's where it shares its data back and forth. In the long term, that'd be cool if like we get DC tokens and stuff for that for being in our network. But anyway, so you have that device, it's sending the weather data. The data's getting sold somewhere, and then we get paid in rewards on that. The weatherxm app, it looks like that little thing right there in the middle with the W as we correct, and then you want to go ahead and grab that. I can update my station. Pretty nifty. It's got all the information you need there. I have to update my station. You're going to see everything you want. So make sure you have that. Pretty much everything I'm going to show on screen is also reflected here in the app as well. But you'll just want things like, you know, being able to claim your tokens, and that's really it. So I actually don't need to show too much of the mobile device. But anyway, if you want to get yourself one of these stations, I can just show you the price real quick. And this is, again, when Fry was at like, I was making like $1.60 a day in Fry on this device. I was really happy with that. So that's why I'm not going to include this. But we actually, no, we don't have this. We have the low raw version. Okay, we have the Weather Station 2000, which is $400. So keep that in mind. We purchased it for $400, but it looks like there's a newer device for $3,000. Very simple device, very easy. All you need is 6 AA batteries, and you need to have it set and installed outside, clear, open, good line of like solar power, wind direction, rain collection, all that stuff. This is the data that these devices are collecting, and you're getting paid out on. Fun little project. My father-in-law is obsessed with the device. He likes to see like on my app and everything, just the notices and the forecast and all that jazz. So I might get a, I've been talking about getting a second one just to put up at his house, and now I'm a little more motivated to, because it's finally on the main net and it's finally live. So what does that mean when it's finally on the main net? It means that we can actually trade, and there's a value to the token, and it's available to trade out in places. If we go back here, WXM is live on the Arbitrum 1 mainnet network, and you can currently trade it on Gate.io, MEXC, which if you haven't used MEXC, there's a link for that in the description below. Use it. I have the mobile app. It's really quick and simple. Bit, whatever this one is, and then Uniswap as well. MEXC, just remember stuff like with MEXC, it's not a decentralized swap or an exchange, so your tokens are actually on someone's platform. So take that for what you want. I don't hold any currency on there. I only trade and swap if I don't want to use Uniswap or if I'm out and about. Everything else is on decentralized wallets, and that's just the crypto stuff. So anyway, we're not really gonna get too much into the project, the tokenomics, all that jazz. We're just gonna go into the reward structure and everything like that. And this is, again, a reminder that if you haven't looked at your weatherxm device in quite some time, you have tokens that you can now exchange, trade, and start getting your ROI if you're in that project, or hold them, or do whatever you want with them, so maybe some bells a reminder. But just real quick on the token, not a lot of activity going on, so maybe not a lot of people were expecting it to go live. The day that it launched at $1.50, and then I scooped up like $50 worth at like $1.09, thinking maybe it'll jump up kind of like Helium does. So we're just holding those tokens, but it's currently sitting at 85 cents with pretty much a steady decline over the past. We're gonna do the month chart just because it did come out on the 30th and then like dropped. It's just been slowly, steadily going down. Looks like it's lingering down here in the 3/4 range. But anyway, so that's the tokenomics. There's 47 million in the market cap, so still very fresh, still very baby. 24-hour trading volume, 81,000, even though it is on some decent exchanges there. But I don't even think it's listed on CoinMarketCap, which is why I have it here on CoinGecko, which, whatever. But anyway, so let's go take a look at what you can kind of expect on the returns. Now, if you were part of the program and you're doing the beta testing and then the test network, you're going to get different rewards than if someone just purchased the device today and set it up and started mining. There's a whole breakdown on how that reward structure is. We'll see if it's on here, but this is my device here. It's very similar to the Helium Explorer and the Helium network. You get some fun information like daily precipitation 0. We're in a drought right now. It's like hot and gross, but hopefully we get some rain in the next week. Forecast, you can kind of take, like, this will be on the mobile app where you could see like the 7-day forecast. This is just like the kind of basic view on the main screen. Historical data, all this stuff is on the weatherxm app. But the main important thing that we want to go through is the main net rewards. So as of right now, since May 30th, our station has earned a total of 44 rewards. So that's sitting at, what was it, like 85 cents for 44.27 times 85 cents. So we've earned $37 on the device. As of right now, we're earning 3.7 in daily reward, 3.72 times 0.85. So we're earning just about $3 a day. And if it keeps trending, we're probably going to see lower on a daily return on that. But we're earning about 3.7, so just about $3 a day. And then if you look even closer here, one minor issue affecting station rewards, really nothing too crazy, I have to update it. But if you look here, we have a base reward of 3.0517 and then a boost reward of 0.66. Now, the boost, the base right here, that's my base. I've got good green numbers across the board for the past week, which I'm happy with. There's a little bit of a downfall on Tuesday. I believe there was some outage in the area for Spectrum. I got the notifications. So with that being down, that means my Helium devices were down and I wasn't getting any data transmitted for a little while, so all my miners were down, but everything else has been consistent across the board. Now, the boost, what exactly does that mean? I actually do need my mobile app for that one, so I can get the exact numbers for you, because it did a breakdown. So, in a nutshell, while I'm pulling this up, the boost is, where we go, right here, I think we go to, we need to go to home, go to our device, go to the rewards, and then we can click on the view reward details. So on the actual app, right where you see here the one minor issue affecting the device, there's a view quality rewards. So right now we're getting almost perfect. We get 99% of the data streamed out every single day. But at the very, very bottom, you're going to see on your app, if you were part of the beta and the test program, this purple bar, and the bar will say beta rewards, and that's what we see on the boost right there of 0.6688. So we're getting 0.6688 to 0.6689 daily because we were participating in the beta testnet before this launched. So what they did is they took how many hours your station was active in mining. They did some formulas for like the 3 million WXM tokens that they're paying out. So for example, my station's rewardable hours was 3,744 hours. So 3,744 hours divided by 24 hours a day. So I was up and providing data for 156 days. According to the token allocation table, 3 million WXM are reserved for the beta period, blah, blah, blah. The beta distribution will last for 425 days. And so what they did is they took the formula of those mineable, or those, you know, uptime hours with the 425 days and what the allocation, the percentage of that 3 million that you're going to get. And then they divided that, and that was going to be your daily extra that you're going to be earning. So instead of just paying out 246 WXM to me in one go once the program went live, they're paying it out in 0.67, which you see that boost right here, every 24 hours. So for the next 425 days, I'm going to be getting 0.6688 or 0.67 in boost plus my additional 3 a day until I have a total of 245. So that lines up real quick right now. What did it say? 425 divided by 0.6731. So that's not what I wanted to do. 425 times 0.67. So yeah, boom, there you go. So we're not going to be getting that much. It'll probably like drop down a little bit. It says 245 WXM. So my math, you know how we like to do math, which isn't bad. So overall, if we look at our rewards for participating in the testnet program, and if it stays at today's price over the next 425 days, we're looking at $208 worth of WXM. Now, the project could explode and go up like helium, and we could see a larger token price, or it can continue to go down, which obviously we don't want to see, or it could just flatline at like 50 cents, which even that would be okay because we're making $1.50 a day. A little bit of the pros of the device. You know, when we talk about our plug and play mining, like our Fry devices, most of our Fry devices require us to plug the device in. This one, you don't actually have to. Like I said, mine is running off of the little battery pack, and it's got six AA batteries in there that I have to change out once every 6 months. We've been mining for 150 days, so we're coming up on a 6-month time frame, and so as soon as we see the device go down, then we will need to switch out those batteries. So really, if you look at it, it's going to cost you 2 packs of batteries a year. You buy one big value pack of, like, let's say I think 16 batteries. There's about like 12 or 18 bucks, I don't know. And if that's only what we're paying a year versus like, these little mini PCs and these Fry devices that are about $1, a month or so, or like, around $1 a month or $1 a week or whatever I think they're around $1 a month. Or even like, my little Pebble, these are constantly generating power that are somewhat like in something that's plugged into my house. With the weatherxm station, I just need batteries to power the thing. So if you buy like rechargeable batteries, you might have to switch them out more often. Like that's my experience with AA rechargeable Energizer batteries. I like use those for my door lock, but I have to switch them out. Whereas like regular store-bought batteries will last a couple of months. These ones will last about half to 3/4 of the time. So you could switch out and just have those being charged and ready to go. But overall, it's a fun little experience that it's a device that doesn't really need too much power. You just need to have it connected to something, whether it be the Wi-Fi, the 4G, or the LoRa, the helium network. And if you've been following the channel for quite some time and you got into helium when we did, and you got a setup when we were doing big with helium, then you already have a network ready to go. So very, very happy that the project's finally live, even though it's sitting at the 85 cents versus like, $2, $3, $4, $5, $6, $10 or anything like that. It's better than the no dollars that we were not earning, that we were earning, quote unquote, over the past like few days. But overall, very happy to see it live. Anywho, that's going to do it for me today, guys. I realized it went a little long-winded in the whole breakdown there. So we're just going to wrap this video up short, simple, and sweet. Don't forget to check on your WXM if you forgot about it. Pull up the app, pull up the Explorer, set up on the Arbitrum 1 on multimedia, oh my god, on your MetaMask. I meant to show that on screen, got a little side distracted, so maybe we'll do that in another one. If you did forget about your rewards and you go and check, comment below how many you have waiting for you and what your daily bonus is. So I'm looking forward to seeing some of those answers. Other than that, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, reach out on Discord or Twitter, X, and like, comment, subscribe, turn on the bell notification, all that good YouTube stuff. I'm O'Price. We'll see you guys next time.